This is one of the most exciting moments in my life. To have each and every one of you out here, each and every one of you I have a special relationship with. And I'm so happy to the bottom of my heart, because when we started this race, people told us we were crazy. They said there was no one that would stand with you. There was no one that would come out with you. There was no one that would support you. But guess what? I see folk out here supporting us, standing with us. We all understand this is the most consequential election in the city of Detroit history since the election of Coleman Alexander Young. When we're talking about direction of the city of Detroit, when we're talking about how resources are going to be spent, when we're talking about how we're going to put money back into the community, when we're talking about how we're going to police ourselves, when we're talking about how we're going to make sure that black contractors get awarded contractors, when we're talking about how we're going to change and transform people's lives. If you've been out on here in the streets as much as I have, when you've been into the food lines, when you see cars lined up for days, people seeking assistance, and there's no one in government that they feel will help them. When we talk about water shutoffs in the city of Detroit, I was arguing with a person this morning that told me that they didn't shut 140,000 people's water off. I said, you're crazy. When you tell me that 150,000 people lost their homes as a result of tax foreclosure, and you're telling me that we've been overtaxed to the tune of $600 million, and you're telling me I can't get my money back, we gonna change that. There is a serious plan afoot to make sure that you don't get out to vote. We don't need to go to Georgia about voter suppression. We got voter suppression right here. Whenever you would take a charter that more than 300 organizations in this city worked on in order to bring about fundamental change in the city of Detroit, and we have a governor who decides that she's just going to dismiss that summarily, I got a problem with that. And so we've got to begin to change things that impact our lives. We got to stop walking around Detroit like we not in control. We control the city of Detroit. We have the numbers. Let them spend their millions of dollars that tell us that it's good. And all I'm going to do is walk down the street with you and let you see it with the condition of this property and what this city is. And so I am all about fundamental change. I'm all about making sure that we have what we need in order to thrive here in the city of Detroit. My background in education, my experience in government, my ability to lead, and the courage that I have to fight the power forces that we are going up against. Let's not be fooled by this. This is a multi-million-dollar race because they're controlling billions of dollars of our money. And we've got to make sure that we control the resources to do what we need to do for the people who live in the city of Detroit. I'm talking about a servant leader, a man who's committed to the people who live in this city. This city has been good to me. Let me be clear. This city has been good to me. I've worked hard for everything that we've earned. But at the end of the day, if it's not about providing a service for others, to making sure that people are empowered in this city, to making sure that we deal with the issue of homelessness, that we deal with the issue of home ownership. More people rent in the city of Detroit than own their homes. That is not a recipe for a city that's going to thrive and grow. And so I am happy here that you are joining with me. I occasion this to, I call it an insurrection, because when you're fighting the king has to understand that there is an insurrection in place, that people are no longer afraid to be silent. When we announced this campaign in January 26th, we said there was a whispering campaign going on about the need for change. But we said we're not whispering no more. We're shouting about change. We are next. We are all about moving forward and embracing with love our community and helping those who are in need. Because we have a lot of need in our community. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting me and my wife, and supporting our team, and supporting the vision of how we change and transform the city of Detroit. And so without further ado, you should never open an occasion like this without some spiritual guidance and prayer, because clearly that is needed when we're fighting the forces of the defeatist attitude of people who live in the city of Detroit. Why people keep telling me something I can't do? I don't believe that. I don't tell you what you can't do. Don't tell me what I can't do. Don't tell me I can't lead. Don't tell me I can't win. Don't tell me it's an uphill battle. I know all that. And in spite of knowing all that, guess what? I got next.